Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industry coming at you. Stocking up. Stocking up on some reserves, y'all. I don't know why I use that voice, but here we go. It's been a long day. Gold stockpile. Fuel gas stockpile. Yeah. Working on some stockpile stuff. Low fruit, low wood, low steel. Right, we fixed the steel bit. This is all technically fixed. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with dirt anymore, so I'm trading it for fuel gas. Smart, dumb, I don't know. But I'm getting really tired of dumping it into the ocean. That's mildly irritating at best, yeah. Mildly irritating for sure. So what I'm doing over here is, yeah, doing a bunch of cleanup. We finished up a bunch of the sand, which is excellent. I'll be able to claim quite a bit more territory. I'm pretty done with... We're just going to do... Nope. We're going to do that, thank you. I'm going to do that, thank you. We're just going to button this up a little bit while there. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, still have not decided how we're going to get long-term iron, copper, limestone, quartz. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we got to come up with some deals. So one of two things can happen. Either rush as hard as I can right now to the rocket ship, launch the rocket, call it a day. Right? Hey, rocket. I wasn't sure if rocketry was how I wanted to finish this. Like I said, I wasn't entirely sure if that was the plan. I'm not against the plan. It's just I didn't know if that's how I wanted to end this out. You... Yeah, nothing. You can be taken from. You cannot. You are reset as well. And you're fine. Okay, good deal. We have graphite, we have sulfur. We have a lot of that. Limestone is going to be real hit miss as it comes along, because yeah. There's not an endless supply of thing anymore, right? Realistically, what I've been doing is not dumping. Yeah, something like that. What I've been doing is I've been really trying to get... Sorry, hold on. Disjointed thoughts. There we go. I've been trying to get as much of the territory secure. Secure meaning I can do digging around and a whole bunch of crap and it won't hurt anything, right? Right now, I'm just stockpiling fuel gas, which is not a long-term solution, but would be another way for me to score some hydrogen if need be. You're taking that where? Right, to the power plant. That makes sense. A high supply of sludge. Bruh? Oh. Yes. Yes. My old digester system is what was using sludge. So we're going to do this. No, the other way, mate. Yeah, like that. That's absolutely perfect. 300. 300 sounds fantastic. Let's do this. Yep, please pull that out as much as we possibly can. How much does this make? This makes 36. I find it slightly hard to believe I don't have... Well, whatever. It's cool, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, it's cool, whatever, I don't care. I don't know where I was going with any of this. Yeah. Yump. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is all going very nice. I have a lot of fuel gas. Okay, we're burning through this dirt, which is excellent. That's totally fine. We're gonna go one more of these. I don't need to do anything about it right now. Awesome. But it'd be nice to have it ready, right? Cool. Okay, that makes me feel pretty good. We're doing great. We're 2,000 gold into the deal. Yeah. Then I'm literally going to shut off both ships, turn on a timer, be like, you let me know when you need stuff. Now, again, one of the things that might be a problem is rubber. Rubber is made from naphtha, which is part of this process naturally. Now, I'm not spending gold, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make rubber after this point. I kiboshed the old system because I was converting, what, heavy and hydrogen into it? Yeah, so I wasn't really using excess naphtha anyway. Naphtha comes from the light oil process. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. And I'm not going to go that route. So how else can I make... I don't need to pause the game. Just keep the game going. How else can I make rubber? Naphtha and sulfur. There's an ethanol. There's a diesel and sulfur. Huh. Well, it's part of this natural process because I'm making the stuff. But crap. No, keep the game going. Diesel and sulfur wouldn't be terrible. What's easier to produce, diesel or naphtha? In this case, naphtha was the easiest because it's a byproduct of light, which has to be processed anyway. Another option is I build a crap ton of storage and I go from there. That is another option. The one thing I really haven't determined how I want to really get going on is power. Look at how quickly we just worked through all of that. If I was to expand power, that would be kind of an issue. I can't afford new generation solar. And I just really don't have any love for nuclear. It's not a bad power source. I don't know. I think it's almost too easy. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the idea is I don't like to fuddle around with all the land stuff. How's this happening? Why do you have corn in you? What happened? Flip that shiz. Oh my god, you're facing the wrong way. I knew it immediately. I knew immediately what occurred. Idiot was facing the wrong way. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build up another tier of this. There we go. Okay. Build the storage and then not ever fix the problem I have? Yeah, good stuff. Okay, let's revisit. I am pausing legitimately this time. If I can trade for crude, which we have thousands of years of crude left, I could turn crude specifically into power. I'm out of T2 construction parts. Okay, interesting. I don't want to burn coal. I can't burn wood chips. Burning biomass isn't resilient enough. Animal feed. Hold on. For 120 corn, I can make 144 animal feed. How much fuel gas can I make per corns? Those are the two contenders. Okay, 14. It's an equivalent exchange 1414. For a gas boiler, it's 72. 72 fuel gas, so 72 corn makes 48 steam. Where did I just put the mixer? That's the digester. I thought I had a mixer right here. Okay, I'll just find it again. It's fine. There we go. Done. Easy. If I do corn to that, How much of that do you need? Okay, you know what? 120 corn would make 120 fuel gas. 120 divided by 72 is 1.67 operations. Right? 144 divided... That's perfect. So, 72 corn. Wait, what was it? Oh, I messed up. Hold on. 120, yeah. So 120 divided by 1.67. Yeah, 120 turns into 144. That turns into that. Yeah, actually, corn is better as animal feed as opposed to fuel gas and digestion and all that crap by a significant margin. This provides 2 runs of 48. So, how can I make an extra 120... Actually, you know what? Well, this is for hydrogen. Yeah, I shouldn't be burning fuel gas like that. If I stop burning fuel gas like this, and I set up a corn animal feed power system here, that might not be total crap. I'm gonna drag you guys over so I can actually see what's going on. That might not be total crap. Okay. We're not making enough bio waste, are we? We are producing 15. That's not helpful. We're not doing coal. I can't do lumber. So this is a viable option. Turning corn into animal feed, burning animal feed. Wow, what a waste. What other gases can I use? All this is petrochem, which I'm not fully really interested in. I'm not going to burn hydrogen. That seems like a gigantic waste. Okay, so fuel gas is the contender there. The other option we have is an electric boiler, which is stupid. We're not going to do that. That's dumb. We're not doing that. What other ways can I produce power, or steam, rather? Burning garbage would make a fair amount of steam. Consistent, I'm not sure. But I guess I forgot it produced high steam. Nuclear thermal storage I don't really have a use for. I'm just trying to think for a second here. The Sin Fuel we're not going to do anything with. This stuff looks like a cute little devil man with devil horns and stuff. We're not going to do anything about that. So don't worry about that. How much waste are we making? We're producing, let's say, 45. 45's on that low end. How much do I need? Oh. It would be once every 3 cycles. I could get 18. 18 would be... Yeah, I'd have to wait. So every 3 cycles, I'd get 18. And then 3 more cycles each. So 9 cycles. Every 9 months, I could get 1 hit of power. Well, I could add that to some other process, right? So where am I thinking of setting up this new power grid? Not down here, but right here for the animal feed to corn to thing. I do want a new ship though. I want to do new shipping stuffs. You're finishing up that. That's awesome. I paused all that. This is about as far as this is going to get, actually. So that's fine for now. It's fine for now. It's fine for now. How much copper is oh gosh, okay. Quite a little bit is still yet to be had here. I was hoping to pull this out farther, but I can't because that. So we'll do something like this. It's 4, right? That's what I've been doing? Yeah, something like that. That would be great. We'll get that done up quick, and that'll help with the corn idea. So instead of using wood for power, again, I'm going to use corn for power, but maybe different, better power. That's my plan. That's the whole plan. It's a plan. It might be the whole plan. We'll see. Anyway, that looks correct to me. Fantastic. Okay. Shoot. What else was I gonna do? I was gonna do something else. Oh, biscuits. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, animal feed. What else makes animal feed? Wheat actually makes vastly superior animal feed. It's another hit. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how much 1 unit of corn... Yeah, I'm gonna pause for a while. How much is 1 unit of corn versus 1 unit of wheat? 5.1? Okay. That's a 20% hit. So can I make 20% more corn than the wheat? If the answer is no, then corn is the option. This is 33% more. Well, it's 50% more product. I think wheat's our deal. Okay, so how... Let's see here. I need to make... I'm trying to think how much wheat I need to make every 60 to get a reasonable power plant. So this will produce 192... And I need how much for the boiler? 72. Actually, it's not 3 times, it's 2.5 times, which is still good. That's still really good. Okay. And then just for brain check. Okay, thank God for that. Poof. Almost thought I lost my mind. Okay. Now, if I want this supply, if I want another 15 megawatts, how do? I need 48 steam. 48 steam is that. So let's figure out how much wheat I need to make 48 steam every single time, right? So 192 animal feed turns into... Oh, I have it open. Ha ha ha. 2.5 times. Let's round down a little bit. Let's say 2.5 times. So 48 times 2.5 is 120 steam. Hold on. That didn't help me accomplish anything. Okay. 120 divided by 2.5. So that's what I needed. I need 48 wheat every single 60. If I want... I need 48 wheat, so let's say 50 wheat every 60 if I want this process to be self-sustaining. That. Okay, 50 wheat. How do we do that? Poorly. There's 5. I need 10 farms. Okay. Alright. What I could... Hold on. I could trade something for wheat, can't I? Hold on. I forgot what it was. Oh, fertilizer level 2. Barf. That needs limestone and sulfur and stuff. Dang it. And there's no other real organics that are easy, right? Corn needs snacky chips. That stuff needs fertilizer too. Needs ammonia. Laptops for chicken. I'm not gonna do the sludge thing. Wouldn't be a bad take, but meh. I don't see any of the organics, dang it. Well, there's another dumb thing we can do. Manufactured sand to dirt, dirt to fuel gas. So every 1,000 dirt, or 1,000 that, makes 500 dirt. 500 dirt makes 1,000 fuel gas. Okay. I think that might be our power basin. I think that might be it. How much does 1,000 fuel gas net me? But I know I have one here. 72. So 1,000 divided by... What happened? Numlock, you took a nap on me. Let's just call that 13 or 12 even. 12 instances. So, to make manufactured sand, it's 48, 48, 144, 144. Okay, so 12. I need how much? 1,000 divided by 12. I need to make 83 manufactured sand, and that turns on a new generator. 80, let's call it 85 manufactured sand. So one Bigum crusher, right? Two of these makes 96. I could go for a third. Okay. The problem is that's 4 megawatts already out of my 15 megawatts I want. But it might net another 10. Well, hang on, we'll see. So that produces that. How much rock am I bringing in? I need 144 rock. How much rock are we bringing? 288. Twice as much as I need. This might be so stupid, I can't even comprehend. So I'm going to pick this guy up. I'm going to put him here. So here. Let's do this the right way. There we go. There's that. So this guy's going to turn manufactured sand to dirt. This turns dirt to fuel gas. This one that I'm going to put right here right now, this guy's going to make... he's going to bring in the stone. And I'm going to belt the whole thing. Oh my god. This is just... This got past stupid like an hour ago. And we've only been doing this for like 20 minutes. Okay. What else is being dumped? Hard cancel. Sorry. Yep. Hard cancel. We're done with that. Yeah. That might be my deal. That might be my deal. I still want to loop around here. Dirt and another farm for saplings. Saplinies. Yep. Okay. Now I am going to build this power plant that I said I totally didn't want to do, but I'm totally going to do it. So 4 megawatts. 4 megawatts for 15 megawatts. That's not bad. I could relatively get behind that conversion rate. Sure. It's power production. It's gas. It's Felix. It's Felix. From Bob's Burgers. Holy crap. Almost broke my brain on that one. Okay. So I think this will work out pretty nicely. It's so weird because at this stage of the game, I'd be like, absolutely, dude, solar hard, solar it all up. No question about. No question about. Solar it up. And we're not doing that. It's weird. It feels weird. Feels weird, not gonna lie. But I should be able to make it work. Why am I so obsessed with electrical power? Right now, power is the key indicator for whether or not I can move up the tech chain. Because right now I can't. Microelectronics require a bunch of stuff in terms of power, but also teraflippy floppies, so that's a problem. We're going to start with just one. Yeah, I can't well, just talking myself into a ditch here. I can't really afford another one. So you're going to stop asking for stuff. You're going to build that, please. Thanks. Okay. So we have hydrogen. I would like this to be its own hydrogen thing, if possible. So flippity flips. You need oxygen? No. Yeah, okay. Freaked me out for no reason. What a jerk. What an absolute jerk. I know that it has to display all the recipes. What is this? Steam? And it's blocked? Ah, biscuits. Okay. Well, just like that, no harm, no foul. Oh, actually, very much harm. An incredible amount of foul. There we go. Okay. The cord is still doing the hydrogen thing. I think I'm alright with. This is making hydrogen on the slide. How are we doing on gold? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's all I got. Oh, yeah, man. Okay. You. Cargo Depot is no... No! My empire! I can't just pause you, can I? Ah. Oh, it hurts! Okay, it's a minor setback at best. It's totally cool. Not even mad. Not even mad. Oh, barf. Okay, fine. Less than fine. Fine, okay. Don't do that. Bring me the stuff. Cool. Alright, just gotta be a little patient. No problem. Okay, the thing I want is, this is gonna be manufactured sand to dirt. What was the ratio? 1 to 2. Easy. Okay. So... Dirt, 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 dirt. Oh, I guess it's all the same. Okay, one more time. Sand, sand, sand. No, yeah, sand, 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 dirt, dirt. That's how that works. Okay. Interesting. Nifty shifty. Nifty shifty. Okay, yep. I need to make... Oh, I didn't unpause you. Freaking heck. It's so cute. They're like Transformers. They make them so tiny. And then when they get attached to a thing, they go... Beep, 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 and then they're the thing. Then they're the big thing. It's very cool. It's very cool. I like it. Spatial reasoning is really not my forte. Never has been, never will. I'll walk into a wall that I would have just built. Bonk. Yep. I could have watched myself put something on the ground and immediately step on it. That's the kind of spatial reasoning I bring to the table. If you need JohnMegacycle on your team, you do not want me for spatial reasoning. That's all I'm going to say about it. I don't know why we're out of slabs. We're out of slabs because I never increased my production. That's why. We could do some of that. We could do some of that. Yeah, I don't need slabs for making the ship, do I? Narp. Cool. Just crack open a cold narp. N-A-R-P. Narp. I think I got that one from Shaun of the Dead. Narp. Yarp. Yeah, power is still an issue. Yeah, we're not in the clear. I'm hoping to get in the clear soonish. This is gonna take some time. Yeah, doesn't take super long. Awesome. Low supply of steel. I'm gonna do this now because I wonder if we have enough for another ship. I do want multiple ships, but I can't just order 10 of these on the fly or whatever. I gotta be a little careful about it. I'm hoping we have enough stuff. Do we have enough stuff? I can just... Wait. I forgot I could hover over. Oh my god! There's enough for 2? There's enough for 2 more easy. Yeah, no wonder why we're out of friggin' stuff. Yeah, it just went crazy. Okay, now we have a ship. That's great. You can pause. You also need to change your drivetrain to hydrogen. Thanks. I'm gonna pause you so I get that 30 workers back. I like how the ship can still go refit its drivetrain or whatever, and then still be paused. I think I find that low-key great. Low-key great. I find that low-key great. LOW-KEY, not LOKI, the Norse god of trickery. Not that. We're also full on that. That's awesome sauce. Okay. The only thing that's truly missing here is water. I'm just going to clean this up. Way back in the day, you had to select which recipe. I'm happy that it does it all for me, but I don't need to do that anymore. Okay, good. Good, that's... well, I'm not building it right now. This comes out like this. This is going to be regular pipe. I could always upgrade it later. Regula, R-E-G-L-A, regular pipe. It looks like that. I would like a... I don't know, I keep pausing stuff. I'm running at speed 15. Why am I pausing stuff? It doesn't make a lick of sense. That works. Actually, that doesn't do us any good. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna pause. It's fine. It's fine. My brain's all over the place, and I'm tired, and it's all over the place. I'm still tired. Okay. How much of this do we make? 48? Yes. Okay, so I can either have 2 small cooling towers or a big one. Bigger one is a much better ratio for the money. For the money. So, I might not need... No, I could use... Yeah, that's fine. May not need the whole kit and caboodle. But there's that. Oh, hold on. Big one. Yeah, I need a big one, okay. Bigum's pipe. Looks like that. You'll always take from that priority. Yeah, so every 2 hits, I get a free hit and a half. So I need a little water and a little consistent water to keep this going and started. I wonder if I could just tippity-tap out of that. What's our production level now? 69. So it was at 100 for a very long time. Then it went all the way down to, like, I want to say 53 or something. Like, it dipped down pretty hard for a while. And then I put the 4th pump in, or I put the 4th pump and it started to dip. Either way, I incorporated the other pumping area, and that worked out pretty well. So that's kind of handled. It's kind of handled. That's how I'm gonna say that. But still, I don't know if I want to draw too much more water out of this. How much? Okay, if I need 48, so if I need 84 water, I'm gonna produce 72. Oh yeah, it sips. It just sips at that point. Yeah, this is totally fine. I guess I kind of got in my head a little bit thinking this was gonna be a much higher demand, but it is not. Cool. Oh, I could tippity tap the water that's already here. Golly. Golly. Yeah, there it is. Nowhere? Are you blocked? Ah, biscuit beans and butts and all kinds of stuff. What's your damage? You only have a priority in, but not a priority out, which is fine. That works for me. Awesome. Okay. Let that run for a little bit. This takes care of this. If we hook up another one, it'll be the same thing. Copy, paste, slam-a-jam. Slam-a-jam it down. You connected? You're connected. This is the fuel gas. Okay, cool. I'm actually just going to bump you up to level 2. You can be level 1, that's fine. If I need another water, which I'm sure I will, it'll go like that. Easy. Yeah? Oh man, I'm excited. Super excited. This might be a very manageable way to generate a bunch of powa. I like saying it that way. Powa. P-O-W-A. Powa. Okay. How many ships do we have? 9 of 9. So we built 3 ships. I have 2 more ships. This goes away. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I'm gonna pull that one over here. So we've got some stuff going on. Big changes, big changes. I'm gonna let that build out a little bit more. Thank you kindly. Getting there, boys? Man, even at this speed, I feel like I've only played for like 10 minutes. Like, there's just so much I want to get done in an episode. Wait a minute. Why is this off by... Are they all off by 2 squares? Mon Dieu! I can't shift you, can I? Aw, man. Alright, it's fine. It's not a problem. Your terrain's too low. You know, we're both sad. Is this gonna work? It should. Yeah, it'll be fine. No one's gonna know. No, who's gonna know, right? Me? You? Me again? Yeah, no one's gonna know. It's slightly irritating. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It really honestly is. I'm being pedantic for nothing. Now, I'm moving the stone drop because I'm confident I've got this rounded out enough, this whole area. I'm confident that's all good. So, you're also going to convert, thanks. Reduce speed. Wait for Duder to come back. Reduce speed. Okay, next. You are getting paused. Okay. Cool. This is getting decommissioned straight away. Yep, port and all. I don't need it. I'm doing it over there where I've got rock and everything else going on. Could just pause it and leave it for a while, maybe? I'll pause it and leave it for a little while. But... Oh, you're not gonna let me do that? Okay, fine. What are these, mediums? Oh, yeah, they are. Oof. Okay. I knew this was going to be a problem the moment I did it. The moment I walked into the room, I knew this was going to be a problem. I need you to delete that. Thank you. Hello? There we go. Yeah, see how much extra room I have for reasons? No! Okay, thanks. I'm glad my cries were enough for you to put the thing in the right spot. Okay. Why this went all curly Q squirrely on me? I don't have the foggiest. But let's get this dubbed up right. There we go. Look at that. That's effing teamwork. I think I don't need to do this anymore. This was... what was this? I have too much fuel gas and need to get rid of it, and 6 megawatts are fine. What is happening here? Are we full of hydrogen? Don't need more hydrogen. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, I'm just gonna go remove that right now. Yeah. There we go. Got it? Got it. Okay. This fueled what exactly? It only fueled this. That's all this did. Okay. Go away, go away. Go away. Was that water? Yeah, okay. And go away. Thanks. I don't need stuff here anymore. Receive from pipes only if below. What did this prove exact? Oh, it made sure that we could always bring more stuff here if we needed. Okay. I don't need it, so don't worry about it. Yes, so this is... Whatever comes out of it still makes dirt. That still does the oil thing. Okay. Wah, right? Just for wah, the whole thing. There we go. If you could be so kind. 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 Okay. That gets that ideally built. Oh, I shouldn't have... Hold on. Yeah, you can still do some more runs. I shouldn't have been so hasty. This gets unpaused. Thank you. Okay, iron has no more designations. Oh, I'm hoping I can secure my power, and then once I can secure electrical power... I mean, another 15 megawatts is going to be huge. I can get into circuits, and then I can get into servers, hopefully, and then servers I can get into blah, 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 right? Where did you just go? Oh, because I copied the thing. Okay. Sure. That was quick. Okay. Next. This please gets built. I require the electrical juice. Okay. You can auto-balance. You don't auto-balance. Okay. There's another 15 MWs right there. Now, for the next huzzah... that. I don't know what I was looking for particularly, so I just went num 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 num. We're gonna store a little bit of stone here. I would say not a ton, but I would like a fair amount of stone to be had. So this is gonna be U-shaped balancer. All 6 of this needs to be in action. Yeah, something like that I think would be wholesale reasonable. F. Thank you. Thank you. If I use 3 ones, it'd be 180, and I want the full 200. Okay, and trucks can make it back there? Yeah, easy. Easy sauce. Okay. That goes away. Thank you. This comes to life. Thank you. Now, at a minimum, this is going to get our stone back to where stone... Why am I out of power? Hold on. What happened? You can't get rid of steam. You can't get rid of steam. You can't get rid of steam. Oh, this is still being freaking built. There we are. Thanks. We're so close. Oh, it's construction materials I'm out of. No! Let me guess, it built all this first? No. Take it back. Take it back. I know. Dude, I know. We're working on it. Hi. Get to Woik. How much are we even making? Oh, you're a level 2 assembler. Oh. You're all level 2s. Oh, only my level... Only... Yeah, okay. Alright. Hey, there we go. We're good now? Hey, alright. This is part of the next huzzah. Which we're not there yet. I'm just going to put this right there. Okay, let's start with 1 bigum storage. How about that? Rock. Anyone can take. Ideally, many people shall take. But for now, let's just start with this. Here's what I'm gonna do, actually. This guy arrives, I'm decommissioning this. I could actually use the parts. I could use the parts. There you go. Come on back, buddy. Come on back. And now you pause. You'll still unload, because you don't need a crew to unload a ship, apparently. I thought you might. You might not, though. Because these are all, what, 60? Oh my god, they're 90 apiece? They're freaking 90 apiece. Okay, so guess what? Yeah, I want to pause all this. Ooh, hold on. What? Where are you trying to go? That gets paused, this gets paused. I really want to decommission it, but I'm thinking I might need this ship for something else. But I can always rebuild it. I can always rebuild it. You know what? I can always rebuild it. Okay. Yep. And now this scrams. Now I can extend this out further if I want. But for right now, there's a lot of work around the farms and stuff that need a little bit extra. I can do that. Thank you. It does that. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. Now we have this. And we're burning out fuel gas right now as we speak. I think I needed to decommission those so I could get these online. Because I need 4 of these to work. So this is going to be a bit of a chunk here. But here's what I still want. I still want a bit of a rock reserve, if you will. So that's the idea with that. You can still grab rock. I'm not stopping that from happening. Anyone can grab it. But this looks like this. That's 200. That's 144. And then this is 4 of these to make... I kind of forgot the math on that, actually, but that's okay. That gets built. What if that... Nope. Oh, I see. You'd scram for like a minute. Thanks. Okay. Fairly easy stuff, yeah? So this is the same 200. I put a gap on that side so this can come out. Okay, I think I'm cool with that. So here's that. Here's this coming out. Okay. So this is going to come over here. Link up and run in. Perfection. And this is a Fortitude? Bibitude? I forgot. Eh. Okay. Yep. 1,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I got that going on. So U-shaped goes... There would be perfect. I'm not pushing enough for a level 2 conveyor. It's unnecessary, as long as it stays balanced. No problemos. Right. This angle wasn't a super smart move. Oh, it works. Okay. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think that works for me. Let's go. How much? Hold on. How much does this cost? I actually have enough. Hot dang. Get to eat. Cool. Okay, where are you trying to go? Don't go there? I don't get where you're trying to go. This is kind of the same problem I had last time. Let's throw some Unity at it, see if that fixes something. No? They'll give up eventually. I've seen them do it. These are all... Yeah, I've had this happen before. No ins, no outs. No ins, no outs. There's the pipe. Here's the thing. We're getting the rock. It's getting the built. We're doing the thing. I don't think I fully understand what is busted. There's something very busted here, though. Where are you trying to go? Okay. Here. Easy. Done. Okay. This one is the one I want. Assign a contract. This is what I want. You're going to do manufactured sand. Manufactured sand. Manufactured sand. I'm going to come the other way. Dirt. And dirt. And manufactured sand. Cool. There it is. Nifty, right? Easy stuff. This little piece is missing? That's what was missing? That little guy? Ah, it was just a little guy. Alright, there's manufactured sand. Done, dusted. Call it a day. Done, dusted, and call it a day. I'm selling manufactured sand in my own way. Dusted, and we'll call it a day. Call it a day. It's 80s hair rock now. That's what I've devolved into. That's what's going on. Done, dusted, and call it a day. Call it a day. Oh yeah, call it a day. Dar 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 dar. Dar 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 dar. Call it a day. Okay, sorry. Tired, right? We've had this conversation before. I get tired, and that's how the silly happens. I wish it was like I almost wish it was drinking, then I would know what to cause it, but like now it's just, well, John said 2 words that sounded similar, rubber and butter, and now he just does not shut up for the next 2 hours. Yeah, trust me, I get it. I'm the John. Yeah, that looks... I want a third one. I got this space here. I'm not going to use it for literally anything else. I want a third one. Okay. Get to building. Get to building. Okay. And I can look like... Yeah, the actual hydrogen load-in is down the line. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. You don't do anything. You don't do anything, and you don't do anything. Cool. Glad we got that square. I'm low on power again. What's up with this? What's up with this? What's up with you? What's up with this? Throughput's all wonky. Wait, missing product? What? What are you missing? Is it waiting for fuel gas? No. Yep. Biscuits and gravy. Biscuits and gravy. Yep, okay. It flapping does damage. Not to the thing or whatever, but like it's not helping anything if it's just flapping like crazy. It doesn't solve anything, doesn't help nothing. Okay, you can unpause, yeah. Oh, you're missing one. Hold on. What are you missing? What? What is this? U-shaped converter. In? Cheese, noodles, and doodles, my guy. Cheese, noodles, and doodles. Alright, whatever. It's cool. Not even mad about it. You don't even have any stuff, man. I'm out of workers. I was afraid this was going to happen. Alright, you hang on. We're soon to shut off our gold thing, so that's cool. But I do need more workers. Let's get 100 more. Merp. I have a feeling I'm going to have to move the settlement one more time. One more time. So much sulfur. We're kicking this up to 120? Oh. Okay, I kind of did already. Start with that. Thanks. Mer. Mer. Okay. Yeah, I am honest when I say, like, this is going to get shut off once we have all the gold. And then I got to figure out how to make rubber again, because I don't know how. Okay, there's the stone, there's the dirt. This can start doing this. Yeah, go ham. Oh, with this being right here, I might move the settlement. Change all the directions, move the settlement down here and expand that way. That's an option as well. We are out of limestone, really. Well, we could also get some more sand going on, which I definitely want to get going. Yeah, man. This is getting scary. I wanted to get a full trade empire kind of a thing going. But I don't know if that's going to be a thing that can happen. I genuinely don't know if that's something that can occur. What's taking this so long? Tier 3, okay. What is going on? Oh, stone from coal. Yep, okay. Cool, cool. Yep, I follow you. I follow you, I follow you, I follow you. We are still making T3 parts, right? We're out of T2. I don't have any more workers. I could upgrade more stuff if I had more T3 part. Yeah, this is like a weird self-fulfilling prophecy. I just don't have the stuff. So I can't upgrade the thing, so I can't make the stuff. So I can't make the stuff, so I'm not upgrading the thing. Yeah? You follow me? Okay. How much fuel gas are we consuming? 48.96. What's 96 divided by 14? 6.7. Okay, so I could 2, 4, 6, 8. I could easily pause one of these. There, done. Easy. A few more workers. Cannot store all the corn after the harvest. Really? What? Oh. Okay. Wow. You can export to there, I guess? I don't know how someone's gonna get back there. I don't think anyone's gonna get back there. Ah, oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna get up and stretch. I need to get some water. I need to stretch, right? I'll be back in just a minute. Alright. Quick glass of water, quick stretch, right back to it. No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, I didn't fix my fuel gas problem at all, and that's a problem. First of all, how much does this cost? 4 workers. Neat. We're gonna do that and that. Does that get the underneathy? It does. Cool, cool. There's that. What do you got in you? Recycling. Oh, there's another truck. Okay. How do I get fuel gas in here now? This is the out. This is the in. I kind of blocked this in like a chump. Don't worry about that. Oh, I guess I didn't do this. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, no bueno. That goes away. Can I get this? This is gonna sit right here. And this will be the liaison for pushing stuff back and around. Liaison? This is going to be the guy to move the stuff, all right? You ever need a guy to move some stuff? Here's your guy to move some stuff. There it is. And we'll use the level 2 storages because that's just easier. You are fuel gas. You can accept all the fuel gas. This, we'll just do it like this. Trim it out to a hundo, please. Thank you. There we go. Neat. Okay. It looks like we're right back on cue, yeah? It's full. Flywheels have quite a bit of inertia. So I need, what, 30? Yikes. It's like 45 dudes to run one shipyard. Yeah. I thought this was going to feel a little slow, but I think this is working out pretty well. Low supply of wood, low supply of copper. Why do we have a low supply of copper? What happened here? Oh, we're just tapping the barrel. Okay, that's what's going on. This looks like this now. Because I'm done dumping stuff over there. You're leaving. That's fantastic, I guess. Since I'm already being notified of low warnings, we're gonna just tap that. There we go. Oh, nope. Nope. Thanks. And a little more in case there's spill. Okay, please work on that. Truck is struggling to find a destination. Are you just stuck? You're just stuck. That's congratulations. I don't know what to tell you. This gets paused. This all gets paused. I don't need any of that working right now. All of this can get paused. Yep, okay. What did that net me? 74, okay. Okay. It gets us back in the available, I guess. Yep, that got boofed. So how much oil am I actually consuming still? It's been a while since I've checked. Consuming about the full 60 every so often, yeah. Yeah, every so often. Okay. How many workers this takes? 6? Ugh. What? Okay, something didn't get built. Or it thinks it's an inn. Yeah, okay. That's what the problem was. Oh, man, I am my own worst enemy. I am my own worst enemy, for sure, for 100%. Don't forget, we're getting very close to maxing out on this gold here. I want the full 5K. Once they the full 5K, 30 workers, 60 workers. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 times 2 is 36. That's 96 workers. That's 96 workers we can liberate that way. Easy, right? Yeah. Our power looks really good. I need you to tell me if under 50%. I need you to tell me if over 75%. It is climbing. Holy crap. If we find we have too much fuel gas, I can easily shut off some other stuff, right? So I guess tell me when... Yeah, 75. Yeah, it's climbing hard. Holy cow. Yeah, that's what I thought was going on. So those are all shipments. Yeah, those are obviously shipments. So we're gonna get to a point where we'll just have. Oh my god, that point is happening right now. Ship come. Okay, and pause. That is so much fuel gas. Oh my god. So this guy's gonna keep running ad infinitum. This guy's gonna run until the boxes are full. Tell me when that's full. Yeah, 1,500 dirt. Which is still a lot of dirt. It's not this kind of storage. Oh my god. I guess I'm gonna spin up another power plant. Jeez, that got drastically out of hand. Like, very, very quick. This is the same thing but reversed. It's the same thing but reversed. Okay, can I talk to you? You go right there. Awesome. Yeah. This got silly. This got silly. Is that level 1? Heathenistic. No. Okay, you go there. And just a regular T1 goes... Oh, I think I already had this rigged up for that. That... How about something like that? How much does this cost? Yeah, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. Until I realize I don't have enough materials. Sad. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yep, I stopped you. You two can keep going, because you're bringing in rock for landfill. You're doing this to build up some extra dirt, which I also don't need. Thanks. Because there's 60 workers I just freed up. This guy's gonna keep running forever. How much do we have at the quarry? Okay, we actually caught back up a bit, I think. Yeah. That worked. That is working for me. That is working for me for sure. I might set up a sulfur trade just to purge out a bunch of coal and then deep store coal. Haven't decided, but for right now, it's not really my core objective. How are we doing on farming? Okay, the farming became a nil issue the second I could actually digest stuff. Yeah, and it doesn't look like a ton is being wasted. Little spurts here and there. Perfectly fine. We're very low on fruit. Nice supply of fuel gas. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, we're still doing the gold thing. I was like, where did you go to? Fruit. What is our fruit consumption? I'm 16 fruit. 8, 7. That's a little shy. So I think I want to set up a fruit and a saplings farm, and we'll still be pretty set. I think that'll be good. It's been so weird because I don't really have anything new to show. I'm thinking of a new... Any purple? I disabled purple ages ago. Yeah. Didn't need it, and it was 16 extra workers I could use. Yeah. I kind of feel weird because, again, there's not much change to be had. We're going to run out of iron real soon, for sure. Yeah, we're going to run out of stuff on the quickish here. But yeah, I'm just going to show this. Here's the thing. Here's the print, right? Just... Look at us doing all this business. 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 Just deep breath. Business. But this is an interesting play so far. I'm still very happy with it. This mercantilism kind of a build, yeah. Still really happy with it. If I need more peoples, 1, 2, 3, pull this one down, and then throw down another square, right? Square. I keep calling them like plazas. Plaza might not be the right word, but that's what I keep calling it. Yeah, we're caught up because this can hold the 4,500. Yep. Getting the bigger ship doesn't make any sense. Honestly. Now, if we had another rock mine, that'd be something, but I'm still not bothering about that. We're actually really low on saplings, which is unfortunate. Getting close to a lot of power. So how much power, how much fuel am I wasting here? I'm still actually using quite a bit of coal. I'll be able to shut this off, I think. Huh, speaking of coal... Get on that. Thank you much. Okay. Did it get built? Almost. Oh, man. One part. Can we build a power turbine? Oh, okay. We'll talk smack and it happens. Look at that. Let me guess. The boiler's not built. The boiler is built. Something got screwed up here real bad. Ah, biscuits. You're supposed to be water. You're supposed to be water. Water. What's that from? Oh, from the... From, oh, what show was that called? Dang it. With the twins and Uncle Stan. Gravity Falls. I knew I'd get there. Gravity Falls. Mabel gets a pig. She wanted guess the weight of the pig, and old 30 poundy, and she gets the name of the pig or whatever. And Dipper shows up or whatever. Where'd you get the pig or whatever? And Mabel's like, I got a pig for guessing its weight. His name's Waddles. I named him that because he waddles. Waddles. I'm like, oh my god, that's adorable. What an adorable soul. That's all I have to say about that. Now, I had a dangerous thought. Can I produce enough stuff so I move the hydrogen cracking here also? I don't know. I don't know if I'm making enough. I mean, it's maxed, and this isn't even on. And these aren't even on. Okay. First things first. Where's my coal-fired power plant? We're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this anymore. Okay, so this is still burning excess oils and fuels and crap that I don't need because I haven't stashed up heavy and light, and I'm not even cracking it properly. I'm still not cracking it properly. This is hydrogen that is making more diesel. Okay. So now I wonder how our coal looks. Now that I just cut... Hello? Now that I just cut 30 a month out. I would say that's a measured decline. Let's come back after like 4 more months or something. But I would argue that is a very measured decline. Which is awesome news. That's super great. No more sand. No more limestone. Thanks. Yeah, I forgot we had coal-fired power still. I do feel a little bad about that. I guess I should have moved to oil products a lot sooner. Or literally, I should have moved to literally anything else than burning stacks of coal. But let's check it now that I've said my piece. I'm not going to do math month to month, because it all varies. But I would say that is a significant drop in consumption. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Speaking of consumption, let's take a hot gander at rock. Oh my god, I've consumed 150,000, but I've produced 2.8 million with such a small landmass. I mean, I think that's pretty stupidly impressive. Yeah. I still have too much fuel gas. Okay. I'm gonna pause the game. What can we do here? So I originally am trading wood for corn because I wanted fuel gas and hydrogen, right? Aside from that, we are also using the corn for corn's sake. So what if I nuke this guy? Put him over here. I mean, I'm making enough corn, aren't I? I thought that was like the deal. Like I wanted to get away from that. If I'm just using that for hydrogen, it kind of doesn't matter. I don't think we're reaping the same benefit. 10. I need 10 corn. There's 9. I'm making a stupid amount of corn. That's what's going on. This is now just hydrogen, which I don't think is necessary anymore. Yeah, can I pause you and get away with that? I wonder if I can pause you and get away with that. Ah. Mysteries of our time. Mysteries. Riddles of our time. Riddles and mysteries of our time. Yeah, I'm not sure. This has still been a disgusting fuel improvement and a power plant improvement and everything. This has been insane. Low electronics. Yep. I knew the day would come. There you go. Low tree saplings, low fruit. Low... Did I see that dip? I better not have seen a dip there. Honestly... Oh, you can't pause Fuelgas, right? Okay. I don't need this power plant at all. Oh, okay. Well, I can turn the ships back on. Like, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to just cut through some of the excess. I don't know who moved in, but some moved in over the last, like, month. And it is dogs just losing their biscuit. Okay, that dipped pretty hard. I have to check and see what our demand was, because that's weird. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on right there? What's going on right here? Is there another pipe that I screwed up? 48. That's correct. Ah, I know what's biffed. You get your hands off her, BF. I know exactly what's wrong. These are level 1 pipes. That is mighty unfortunate. It's kind of the thing that's interesting about power. When you kick it on, you might see it running for a good manner of time. Until it just stops working. You're like, why did it just stop working? It was working a minute ago. Why did it just stop working? And the thing is, it kind of low-key was never really working. To be fair to the system, what was happening was it was working because it wasn't being fully consumed. What is going on here? Yeah, that's right. And now that it's being properly utilized, it's all screwed up. Okay. And now this. There we go. Okay, and it'll ramp back up pretty fast. It takes like a month or so for it to work out whatever business it's got. Yeah, now we're fine. Okay, yep. So here's where we shut off the power plant. That's max capacity. You can see where production slipped slightly, but that should be good. Okay. We're almost done with the gold project. Took a few hours, but I'm pretty happy about it. Yep, hopefully I can start blasting just a ton of dirt. Just a ton of dirt. We're still so low on wood, probably because we're still doing that corn trade, which I don't need. Actually, what'll eventually happen is... this should all just stop. You're still going. You're still making... I guess this is still working, and it's still feeding the ships. So every time that happens, it still needs some hydrogen. And I'm gonna need hydrogen for some sort of oil bits, right? Yeah, it's chomping through pretty hard, which is fine. That's totally fine. There's nothing to worry about. This can get unstuck, and this can get unstuck. That gets us a bunch of dirt on the cheap. I'm literally crushing rock into smaller rock. And that brought us what? 3,000 fuel gas. Freaking incredible. That's a container. We're bringing a container of fuel gas every time. Okay, yeah, just let this run for a little bit. Let it build up its cache. Shut it off. Easy. No iron available. Oh no. I'm still haunted and reminded by the idea that I don't have enough iron. Like another one of those. That could be a future Johnny problem. A future Johnny problem indeed. How much limestone we got? Not much. Cool. This actually looks like this. And this looks like that. Have fun, y'all. Cha-cha, real slow. Crisscross. I'm still very low on manufacturing bits. But, okay. I'm actually going to call this an episode. Let's get the ship like that. Perfect. That looks great. I like that. Oh, let's take this guy maybe. The new generation, new looking like power plant. I think I like that. Oh, maybe something like that. Yeah. That looks real good. Real good. Okay, another episode of Captain Industries in the books. Thank you all for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch y'all next time. Oop, there we go.